Howdy, y'all. Um, Infinity to the power of infinity. Does it generate that which can make time travel possible? I know that some people say E equals MC squared dictates or prophesies that time travel is possible. Situation is nobody's ever really talked about what the heck time actually is. Nobody's ever really in-depth detail. You can see decades long of research that's out there in secular books and in books that only and in journals, scientific journals, whereby they're like, okay, you know what time is, this and this and this and this, this is how time is, this is what it's whatever. Those aren't out there. Nobody's ever really talked about it. But they do say that E equals MC squared dictates that time travel is possible, black holes are real, and you can't move faster than the speed of light. I find it to be so. Even Einstein, in one of Einstein's books, it was either he wrote it or no. In Einstein's autobiographer's book about Einstein, right? He wrote what's his name? Lieberman. I think Lieberman. He wrote. He put a quote in there from Einstein. Einstein took him 2 paragraphs. It was quoted. 2 paragraphs. What I'm about to paraphrase. This is what Einstein believed. Out of all that which Einstein believed, he said, "My theory." E equals MC squared he's talking about. "I don't know if it's the truth or not, but don't just throw it away. Diligently research it to find out if it is the truth or not." Now that was about maybe what, 2 sentences or a long sentence, maybe, with some hyphens in it or whatever. I don't know. But the thing is, it took Einstein 2 paragraphs to say what I just said. Nonetheless, the man wasn't even sure if his theory was right. So, and you got a lot of physicists, people are, "Drummer, you're a physicist." You got a lot of physicists that are not in that Einstein camp. That's the thing. Both sides are physicists. One side believes in Einstein's theories, the other side doesn't. Then you have this other camp called Black Ops. You got this other place called Area 51. And, amongst the other places, man, that you just can't go, don't know about, can't go. You can know about that. You can know about it necessarily, because space is big. You can know about space, but that doesn't mean you can go there. But you got Black Ops. They don't give a flip about all this scientific theories that you talking about. They go by scientific fact. They built a plane that can fly fast. They built a space shuttle that can go in space. They built other things that you don't have a freaking clue about. They just zipping around in space right now. They would make Star Trek look like a bunch of doggone I don't know what's, man. Just people that just don't know. So just like Nikola Tesla said, people who believe something is impossible should get out of the way of those who are doing it. People who believe something is impossible should get out of the way of people that are doing it. Black Ops is doing it, bro. But as far as if they use Einstein did do some serious stuff. He did some Black Ops too. Him and Tesla made this one ship disappear from sight and everything. Some people speculate it went to a different dimension. It's just a different way of saying it. They couldn't see it, and they really couldn't see it and didn't know what the heck was going on. But the effects of that electromagnetic energy, though, that's a story for another day. And just like time itself is a story for another day, because I wrote it in a book, and it took a lot of pages to really nail it down. It's not, time is nothing more really than, okay, it was established on the first day by God. Other than that, dude, it's just the way that we count moments. That's all it is. The way we count moments. As far as it being a physical thing, you ever had time to, you know, I mean, think about it, man. It ain't no physical thing. And it's not even it's not a spiritual thing. It's a thing that was it was a way of, excuse me. It was a way of letting people know, hey man, you need to count your days. And the way you can do that is you can count time. You know, and measure it. Days, hours, minutes can save your life. You know, time. We had to have something for that, and we have it. Time. It was established by God, Elohim, the first day. Every time you see God in the Bible, what's really written there in ancient in Hebrew was Elohim. So don't get mad at me. You know. But anyway, infinity to the power of infinity ain't got not a doggone thing to do with no talking about you can travel into the future, or you can go back into time. No, that's some kind of craziness. Now, sure, if you do have much more gravity in one spot than another, which is on Earth, believe it or not, because some places are, you know, are more massive, you know, than others. So it's just minuscule, but still nonetheless. I mean, tests have been done on it. Okay, so you got one spot on Earth that's really, really massive, and it's the gravitational force there is just a little bit more than someplace else. If you put a watch there on the ground, two synchronized watches, one of them there, and then you cover it up, rain, blah, 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 whatever. And then you get another place that's not really as powerful concerning gravity as that first spot. It's minuscule. It's very minuscule. You really wouldn't know the difference if you walk by both places. But anyway, you put a watch that other watch there, and then you waited a week or whatever, and you went back and you measured it with some high precision instruments. I guess you'd be better off using a high precision instrument to measure the time in the first place, right? So anyway, precision, high precision. That doesn't mean time, a watch. That means an instrument, and I'm not talking about a watch. So anyway, use a high precision instrument on both of them, both places, and then when you come back a week later, you'll notice that the place that had the most gravity, or the strongest gravity, time, it's a little itty bit behind the other watch. It's just a little itty bit, behind the first watch. So people say, see, time travels differently. No, dude, time doesn't, no, it's not like that. It is the gravity that's doing it. The gravity, they did tests. They put one watch on the ground, another watch in a tower. That changes the gravity field. Gravity is much stronger on Earth than it is. It gets weaker the higher you go. Eventually, you'll just friggin' float. They did test on it, and the thing is, they found out that, gravity does have an effect on the mechanical movements. Even an atomic watch, it's a matter of atomic movements. Even when you're talking about a watch that utilizes what is that called? Well, it's radiation, as something radiates. But they can, I forget the name of it. But the thing is, even when you go by that kind of clock, it doesn't matter. You're going to get, gravity is going to play an effect on it, because gravity plays an effect on every single atom in the universe. You say, what about the ones in space? Are they not in the universe? Are they not in space? Are you not in the universe? Are you not in space? You're on the Earth, but you're in space. Ain't that a trip? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that. Got my red shirt on today. This is September 11th, by the way. Red shirt. Remember everyone deployed. So I remember everyone that's deployed. But you know what the good part about me being a minister of God? I remember everybody, not just over here in the States, because it's a crying shame that we all running around killing each other over just because some joker behind the screens telling Dorothy that she can't go there and she can't do this and this is gonna happen to her. I mean, it's just, I know I did what I did in Desert Storm, but, and that's just, I can't go back in time and change it. But I didn't kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was a combat vet. I'm a combat vet. But I didn't kill anybody. I bet you 100. I shot 40 for 40. That means from 50 meters to 300 meters or 900 feet. Actually, a little bit more than 900 feet. Because we're talking meters, not yards. I hit 40 for 40. That means I don't miss, baby. I didn't shoot nobody in Desert Storm, but I guarantee you do not want to be downfield with me. Not like on a straight up, hey, Jerome, in 5 minutes, we going to get it on. I brought you one. I click mine in. Dude, it don't matter, bro. I'm coming at you anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm not even shooting at you. I'm coming at you. I'm not even going to come at you with that. I'll bring a spoon to a gunfight. By the time I dig into your freaking chest, I bet you'll know then. But anyway, I don't want to be, so anyway, you can't time travel, folks. The only time you can live in is the present, which is called now. That's it. And it's just a matter of that. We call it that time, the present. That's what we call it, but it's not nothing moving. The stars are moving, but that's not dictating time. Really, it's just a matter of way we call it, man. That's all. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Peace. Peace.